Good morning. As an enthusiastic European, like Phil Lunt, in yesterday's Thought for the Day, I was appalled at the spat with the EU over vaccine import and export, and felt for a moment as if Brexit was perhaps a good thing after all. If a pandemic teaches us anything, it teaches us that we are all interconnected, whatever the colour of our skin, our creed, where we live, or the size of our wallet. We've seen over the last year how many of us who have fairly stable finances have suffered financially only a little, if at all, while those who were anywhere near the poverty line to begin with, or those who have highly geared low profit businesses that need income to service large outgoings, these are the people who have been brought very low by the lack of opportunity to earn. And the impact on poor in our own nation and the poor overseas is enormous. As the World Health Organization says, there is no place for vaccine nationalism in our world. None of us are safe until all are protected. But what we are seeing up and down our nation and in other countries too is a determination to put other protections in place also. Amongst groups of any faith and none, we are seeing a determination to serve each other better and treat each other more fairly. And I've been looking at Matthew chapter 18, verses 21 to 35. It's a fairly long passage. I'm not going to read it now, but I would encourage you to read it, because in the Bible, particularly embodied in this passage, we are shown how forgiveness of actions and forgiveness of fiscal debt are to be treated in much the same way and thought about in the same way. We lost someone this week who embodied this great spirit of humility, forgiveness and love. Captain Tom came from a working class background, was conscripted to the ranks in World War II and became an officer promoted from the ranks because of his many merits that were obviously really recognised even then. Despite having fought in a war against a particularly vicious enemy, his gentle, forgiving nature was always there for all of us to see. God bless Captain Tom and his lovely family, who cope with the media coverage so gracefully. And so I'm going to end on a rather naughty political note. If we can give Trump a state visit, surely we can give Captain Tom a state funeral. What a contrasting pair of characters these two men are and have been in this last year of worldwide pandemic. Amen.